Hello and welcome to the Red Alert 3 Replaycast. I am GBH Michael, joined by none other than Proffloff.
Hi Michael,
And this is
we're going to start off this cast with Vindies on the right side, that's yellow.
Yes, and it's going to be Proffloff as the Orange Empire on the left of the map. So this is going to be one of the new maps, one of the 1.1 2.4 maps, called Aurevoir Reservoir. So a quick look at the map. What do you think about this map? Who do you think it favours?
I think it's an Empire map, to be honest. I think it's too big for Alice to really have a chance there in the long run. But we'll see. There are a lot of garrisons here, water. Can be used a lot of different strategies here to win for Alice as well. But I think in a general base, this is too big for Alice.
So it looks like you're starting with a 3 refinery star and sending some dojos up to the front line next across the water towards Vindies main base. And also having one dojo just scouting around, just making sure you can deny the scouts next to your 3rd refinery, but unfortunately it does get located, so we will be able to get a little bit of harassment done on that, possibly with javelin riptides. It does look like there's quite a heavy, healthy javelin camp, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see that.
Yeah, at this point I'm thinking he's going to do maybe a assault destroyer with Ripjaw or something like that. Maybe just Ripjaw.
Yeah, assault destroyer might be a nice way to go on this map. There is a garage. That's actually a garage, a hospital, and a dry dock. So it's good for any unit choice, really. But I do think a factory would be the better option. A garage would be a better option to get with an assault destroyer, because if you're on land getting healed from the assault destroyer, it will be almost unkillable.
That's true.
So Vindies does have tier 2 and he does have the naval yard, so it looks like he's going for the exact build that you're talking about. It does look like it will be an assault destroyer, and he does have the Riptide looking to get the oil derricks of his own, and but there's not too many infantry in there, so it won't get too much damage done. But it looks like you're getting some infantry out, trying to force him back. So infantry, it will be a little bit hard for Vindies to defend against all this infantry if he all he has is this assault destroyer. But you've seen exactly what's coming. You're building a dojo to get some tank busters in your main base. You've got a turret up to defend against. Is that for a cryo? Is that to defend against a cryo? Is that?
What exactly?
The turret in your main base is.
Yeah, it's not only for the cryo, but also when I'm spamming Tangus that I want protection versus Vindicators, so I can lift them up.
Sure.
Don't get shredded by.
It seems to be a little bit out of position to defend that, but the assault destroyer is in the main base now. How much damage will it be able to do? One tank buster is out to defend, but will it be enough? Vindies moving towards the 3rd refinery at the same time during all of this, but the assault destroyer is static. It's not moving forward, just taking damage. Will it actually manage to get any damage done? All it's doing is attacking this power plant. It's really not actually getting any damage done. Second assault destroyer is in here. Will it get any more damage done? I do think he should move around the back and try and attack this 3rd refinery. That's where he's least defended. But it does.
I'm not sure if Vindies know I have a 3rd refinery.
He does. He scouted it with the dog right at the start.
Okay.
So Vindies looking to get his 3rd refinery up, but it looks like you've successfully held this off. No damage really getting done at the front. So a very healthy tank buster count, but now these tank busters are out. They're not really that helpful in attacking. They can only really defend unless you get like a sudden transport, but I don't really think you're going to be going for something like that. Nice bomb splitting, actually catching all these tank busters off when they're grouped up.
Couple of mistakes there from me.
Yeah, you have to be very careful with that. So that actually does mean he's actually going to have free reign over this main base. He can run straight in up 2 full health assault destroyers. You can actually capture the dry dock, so that's why he went to the road and he was getting repairs. So dry docks, he's not actually deciding to go for the collectors, he's going straight for the MCV. Now I don't know if he's going to have enough DPS to quite take that out. One of them is very low on health now. He's going to go back to heal up, but he's going to have a little bit of trouble. There's no cryocopter out, so he's not going to be able to get the crush off if he wants to. VX is out, so that should be able to completely deal the rest of the damage for this. I don't agree with his decision to go for the MCV there. I do think collector harassment would have been the better option.
Probably, but If he goes for the collector, he 100% loses the assault destroyer because it can't go back to water to heal versus the tank busters.
Yes, but at the same time, he didn't do any damage. I mean, he had a huge commitment to these assault destroyers, and he didn't do any damage with them. He didn't do anything other than force some tank busters out.
I think it's the right move from Vindies because he can only kill one of the collectors, and he will lose 2 assault destroyers. So eco-wise, it's not a big difference. We really need them to keep me inside of my base. Because if I can just fly around now, he will be the defender and I'm the attacker. Now he's the attacker.
Yeah, that is the best thing. That's the best thing to be if you're going to be on a huge map like this. If you want to be able to get a 3rd refinery or something, a 4th refinery, even potentially get a 5th, you're going to have to be going on the aggressive.
Yeah.
So assault destroyers being their standard overpowered units, not taking any damage from these Apollos here, but transforming on all these units, going for the kill on these Apollos and the assault destroyers. Not actually managed to save any of these Apollos. Do go down, and the assault destroyers surely will follow. There's no hydrofoil out I can see, but he actually sold the naval yard off. So he does actually go for the expansion to the top northeast of the map, northwest of the map. And yeah, doesn't look like we've scattered that quite yet, but you're just starting to push back Vindies. You're not getting any real damage done because he's getting his repairs from the dry dock. But it looks like you're going towards try and get a little bit of harassment of the main base now. Huge Tengu cloud flying over the main base. Should be able to get a little bit of damage done. But one thing I want to point out is that both of these refineries in the main base here are defended by garrisons, so he will be able to defend. If he does have some javelins in his buildings, he should be able to defend relatively safely. And there they are, there's javelin in both buildings.
Yeah, Vindies is ahead now. He has 4 refineries and...
4 refineries pushing forward with a little bit of infantry on the left. Now I think you must have scouted this because you have a dojo on the left, but I don't think he did. I didn't see any units scout it. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I can remember in game I didn't know he was coming now. Just when the assault destroyer now you see coming down to my base.
Yeah.
About now I knew about it.
So the Tengus did take out the airfield in the main base, but that's instantly been rebuilt over the top left. So really that hasn't done too much damage. All it's done is just repositioning the airfield, but in the large scheme of things, not really too much damage done at the top right of the map, and now you've finally seen the army at the bottom left. There's a lot of peacekeepers in this. There doesn't seem to be that many infantry warriors to deal with this. All the infantry goes down. Dojos surely will follow. Assault destroyers are behind this. They should be able to get a lot of damage done. Now, as well, you also captured the garage, and I don't think you captured the hospital. So you're going to get healing on the ground and in the water with this assault destroyers. Now they're going to be very powerful, forces to be reckoned with, but not for many tsunami tanks, and I really don't think you're going to be able to kill this army. So he just decided to go for the counter-attack, not trying to attack this army head-on, but as 2 assault destroyers are out, one should be able to camp this mecha bait and the other one completely do damage, constantly do damage to it. So he's scouting around the map, seeing where he can do damage, but all the refineries are very well defended. I really think you might be in some trouble here. Don't think you can.
Yeah, I'm dead. I have nothing left to do.
Yeah.
Really bad played by me, but there are really small parts in this game that decides it. It's really early a game that decides it. This game, I can explain it after the game's done.
Sure. But yeah, the game is over now.
Yeah, there's the game over.
Yep. So Vindies does take the first game, 1-0. So what do you think? What do you think went wrong there for you there?
As if you saw in the start, I built 2 tank busters. I didn't really click them to kill the building where the jaw was inside because I needed that building to put them inside. But instead I took down the tower so I couldn't defend my dojo when the ripped jaw came later on. And then if I get my engineer inside his oil, he will recap it with his engineer, and then he won't get the water repair thing. Because he went there instead, and then his assault destroyers will be dead, and I would be the guy attacking this whole game.
Yeah,
And since I didn't get punished for my career refinery start, I would 90% sure I would win this game if I kept this oil really in the start.
Yeah, I honestly did think you had a huge lead at the start of the game, and it is a game of very small moves that make a huge difference for the late 3. Anyway, game 1 goes to Vindies, and let's go into game number 2.